This chart shows a trap almost every trader has fallen into. You watch a massive green spike form, you lock in a buy order at what looks like the absolute peak of strength, and then, right before the floor falls out, the market collapses. Price action is a lagging metric. By the time a massive candle closes and the trend is obvious on your screen, the best entry points have usually passed, because you are reacting to what has already happened. To solve this, traders usually look beneath the surface to measure market momentum, attempting to gauge the actual strength driving the price up or down. But even momentum takes time to build. Capturing an entry before the crowd reacts requires a pre-indicator, a tool designed specifically to measure the pure speed of market changes. Legendary trader Bill Williams built his strategy around a specific sequence of market physics. He observed that acceleration changes before momentum, and momentum changes before price. By isolating that very first variable, acceleration, you can identify the exhaustion of a trend long before the actual price begins to turn. Williams created a specialized technical tool to track this exact metric, the Accelerator Oscillator, or AC. The math behind it is straightforward. It takes another popular tool called the Awesome Oscillator and calculates the difference between it and its own 5-period simple moving average. You don't need to do any manual calculations. Modern trading platforms automate the heavy lifting, so you can focus entirely on reading the output. To understand exactly what that output is telling you, just imagine a car racing down an empty highway. Before that car can come to a complete stop, it first has to slow down. And before it physically slows down, the driver must take their foot off the gas pedal. The AC indicator tracks that exact foot off the gas moment. The AC isolates the shifts in upward or downward pressure brewing beneath the surface, flagging moments when a trend is losing steam. This chart shows the standard dashboard of the Accelerator Oscillator. It displays as a histogram fluctuating around a central zero line. That zero line acts as a balance point. When the AC is above zero, it is easier for the market to move higher. When it is below zero, the path of least resistance is lower. The color of the bars relative to the previous ones is the most vital piece of data. A green bar means the market is accelerating in a bullish direction. Conversely, a red bar indicates bearish deceleration. The upward pressure is fading. And notice how this signal appears on the histogram before the actual price line drops. Because of this early warning system, Bill Williams established a few strict golden rules for entry. The first, never execute a buy order when the bar is red. The second rule, never execute a sell order when the bar is green. This zoomed-in chart shows the exact criteria for a clean buy signal. You look for the AC to be above the zero line, accompanied by 2 consecutive green bars. For a sell, you want it below zero with 2 red bars. Keep in mind, the act of crossing the zero line itself is not a signal. The predictive power relies entirely on observing the color change and the direction of those bars. This chart shows the primary vulnerability of the indicator. Because the AC is highly sensitive, it can generate false signals and noise in sideways markets that lack a clear direction. As a high-sensitivity amplifier of momentum data, the indicator requires specific market conditions to be effective. To increase your accuracy, you have to pair it with broader analysis tools, like the alligator indicator, or establish support and resistance levels to confirm the overarching trend first. The synergy works like this. Your broader analysis tells you what asset to trade and in what direction. The Accelerator Oscillator tells you exactly when to execute the entry. Mastering this tool shifts your focus from reactive price chasing to the mechanics of market speed. You begin tracking the specific acceleration patterns that dictate how price will eventually move. Open your charting software, apply the Accelerator Oscillator, and start tracking those color shifts today.